Hi, welcome to my channel. Before we begin, I just want to say that this figure we are unboxing today was a gift, and I admittedly have no expertise on the manga or the anime rendition, which according to the internet wiki page for the character is called Machikado Mazoku, and according to my anime list, the character's full name is Yuuko Yoshida. I won't say anything else about the story in case I give away spoilers for potential viewers, but in a nutshell, that's what I know as far as this character figure is concerned. Anyways, enough of my prattling, let's get on with it. Starting with the box, Yuko's box is nice enough. It's got some floral graphics on it and a front and top window display. The color scheme matches the figure's purples, and the size is relative to the figure, which is also very nice. Alright, so here we have the 1/7 scale pre-painted figure Shadow Mistress Yuuko school uniform version by Kotobukiya and Medico's Entertainment. So I'm going to go ahead and open her up. This figure was actually a gift to me, so this is kind of like a blind unboxing pretty much. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but we'll see. The box is pretty nice. It's got a floral design, which is kind of cute. And I think, oh, that's great. I just ripped the box. Doesn't matter. All right. I'm gonna get her out of. All right, so that's her there. If you can see that. So we have her here. I don't know if you can see. She's kind of got her little demon tail. Looks pretty cute so far. So I'm just gonna set her there for now. Get all this stuff out of the way. Okay. So she comes with her little mousy friend there. I don't know if you could see that. I'm just going to get the rest of her base out and other features. I don't know why they needed 3-4 layers of clamshells, but whatever. All right, more tape. Okay, so we have the little stick for her umbrella here with the cute little, it looks like a little dolly charm right there. I don't know if you can see that. And here's her parasol. It just looks like that. We have flower decals that go onto her base. Like that. All right, let's get her parasol together. Okay, how does this go on? This goes in here. I don't know if you can see that little hole. There we go. That first, oops. All right, listen, let's figure out where this goes. This piece goes in there like that. This back piece goes here in this slot. I don't know if you can see that right there. And then this little dude, her little friend, should go in here like that. That's how it works. I think I got it now. So that's what she looks like. Moving on to the sculpt. I think her hair sculpt is pretty nice. It demonstrates the illusion of movement, especially at the back. There is one piece of hair that has a pretty glaring flaw, at least to me personally. This one strand of hair that is curved out looks like it was glued on as an afterthought, and the seams are pretty obvious. It's not a deal breaker for me, as I said, but if these types of flaws do bother you, then I would suggest thinking about that before buying her, especially since she wasn't necessarily cheap, I don't believe. I can't remember what her exact pricing was, but she's not a prize figure price, that's for sure. But I think this might be more of an unavoidable issue with the sculpt. It's not too visible, especially when she's on the shelf with her prop. Her horns are nicely sculpted and adds a cute demon girl vibe to her character. The face is nicely done too. Her expression is translated well through the sculpting, I think, and they even sculpted her little fang tooth, which is also adorable. Her shirt has nicely sculpted creasing and flares out to also give the illusion of movement with her body. The detailing, such as the bow and her collars, are nice and clean. In terms of the sculpting, there's no weird seam lines or anything there, so that's all good. The skirt is nicely done as well and includes, again, realistic creasing and movement. Same with her tights. They even have a tiny bit of creasing where her knees are bent. And the little demon pet by her feet, also really well done, especially for something so small. And the little yellow cloak has some folds in it, adding a bit of realism and making it look like it's floating. Lastly, the charm on her umbrella handle is well sculpted too, and the detailing is nice and clean there. The umbrella itself is nice and cleanly sculpted too. It looks like an actual umbrella, so yeah. Not much else to say there until we get to the topic of the paint job next. For the umbrella itself, when you go to insert the umbrella handle in her hand, you'll notice that it just kind of slides right through, and you're probably wondering what the heck. The way it works is there's a tiny little piece of hair on the right hand side when you're facing the figure. There's a little strand of hair that acts as a hook. So the umbrella, the body of it, that metal rod actually rests on that piece of hair, and that's what's going to hold it in place. So just as an FYI. Lastly, her tail is nicely done and it's very cute and adds a kind of fun vibe to the character. Now we're looking at the paint jobs. I think the paint job overall is fantastic. There are no sloppy lines from what I can see on mine. Even her gold buttons on her shirt sleeves are nicely done and crisp looking. Her shirt, hair, and tights have nice shading on them. Her little horns also have nice shading elements. Her tail is glossy and matte looking until you get to the tip, and there's some nice shading there as well to give it some highlights. Her face is gorgeous, and I love her expression with the little red cheek marks for surprise and embarrassment perhaps. Her nails are also painted with a light pink to add some contrast with the rest of her hands and fingers. Her shoes are nicely painted too, and they gave them a glossy look with some darker shading. The decals on the base look cool and visually appealing. Same with the floral decals on the plastic backgrounds. And the little demon pet and the charm on her umbrella are equally nicely painted with no sloppy lines. The one aspect I am disappointed with as far as the paint job goes is the umbrella. It's glossy, bright yellow plastic and looks cheap and boring. I wish they could have done a bit more to maybe add some texture to it, add some shading. it just looks very bland compared to the other qualities of the figure. Next up, we'll look at the base. So the base is pretty unique. It's angled on a slope and it's got nice design decals to catch your eye. I like the cute cat at the front as well. The added floral decals are a nice touch and add some depth and environment for the figure to be situated on the base. So overall, they did a pretty nice job considering some bases are quite boring and just generic. So A for effort there. My overall thoughts on this figure are that it's decently executed. The only flaws I could see with mine was that one piece of hair and the issue of the umbrella. Other than that, she's perfect and she looks really nice. She does stand out on the shelf, but again, I do wish more was done with her umbrella, seeing as that is mainly what catches the eye the most, just because of its color contrast and size. However, for me personally, as I said, it's not a deal breaker. I'm happy to have her in my collection, and she's actually the very first Demon Girl character that I now own. If you're watching this video, I humbly thank you and hope to keep creating new content for the channel and show everyone some more awesome figures. Please feel free to leave comments and questions in the comment section below, and if you enjoy my videos, also free to give them a like and or subscribe.